Oh, there's trucks out here. And yep, there's a whole bunch of new stuff right here. There's a new truck right here. What you can see is a big pile of dirt sitting here, and it came out of this hole over here where these guys are. They got a whole new hole out here. Looks like it's getting worse. Oh, and here's your little friendly surveillance Enbridge guy. Oh, this ain't looking good. So you'll see in this area they have new, maybe one or two of these white pipes coming out of the ground. You can see night lights that they're working at night with. And yeah, this is not a good scene east of the original breach hole. And look in the hole. We need to get a drone out here. Oh, he's steaming off. Oh my gosh, look at all the birds. They're just hundreds. At the access road here, we can see this trackhoe that's stationary right now. It'll be active in a few minutes, and you can see some of the other equipment that they have in the area, including this timber matting crane. As we move further west on the job site, you can see this is the area where the giant pit is, south of the original large building. We can hear no water into the pit here today. This is from the west end. Again, you can see the drill and the grout tower down there, stationary. So this guy's moving around a little bit. He was just steaming off. And down at the far end, you can see they have an additional, look at all those birds. They have an additional trackhoe. So you can see this truck right here is from Gustafson and Goudge. And it is a local company, and I'm thinking they might have used a local company because like they really screwed the pooch here, so they better give us some local job. These guys are experts in concrete and epoxy grouting. So many birds. So this guy's coming out. So you can say the way this guy is bouncing quite a bit, he looks like he's empty and maybe going to pick up a new load. This is one of the Gustafson and Goudge trucks that is possibly carrying epoxy that they're using to try to grout the aquifer closed. And here he comes. Texas. So this is really horrible video of the second pump truck leaving. It's 7 minutes after the last one. I want to see, so there's another one of those trucks down here Actually, is that 2? It's hard to tell in this small screen. Lots of activity down on the far east end. And here comes that guy into the site. You can see this guy slow rolling, and he does seem to be very, very heavy, not bouncy as the other truck was. So I think this guy's full, heading back to replace the other truck that's already down at the far east side, very near the new breach hole. We're working down here now. So this guy, we weren't really sure what he was doing down here. He looked to be smoothing down the ground. It looked to be below grade where his tractor was. So I'm not sure if they're smoothing out to put more timber matting in this area or replacing worn out matting. I don't know. It's right in the center of the job site. It's where there's a lot of traffic and parking. So I'd imagine it may be getting worn out, but really hard to tell what he's up to back here. Well, the job site just keeps adding vehicles. This guy looks like he's smoothing stuff down. Got guys wandering around in the background. That's the second time I've seen guys in the back over there. We were figuring that they were doing some kind of maintenance. There were a couple of pieces of equipment open. The guys were opening up. So this guy may have just been going through the motions, but he does look to be doing a little something. Oh yeah, we may be able to see at the drive what he's doing. This is 15C. So I apologize for what is going to feel like an underwater type view of this situation. I believe I was filming through the window with the camera. So this operator did operate the equipment for at least 10 minutes, maybe 15, somewhere in there. Not sure if it was for maintenance or if he was actually doing maintenance. And only you maintenance guys will know what the heck I'm talking about when I say that. So the last time we were here was December 7th, 11 days ago. And at that time they were laying new timber matting at the breach location and past it, and now we can see why, because they're down here on this far east end, east of the original Aquifer breach hole, and they've got the Gustafson and Goudge truck in place with probably warm epoxy waiting to do something maybe, and then as we can see, these are the bushes that used to be in the place where that dewatering station was. So the further to the west, you can see the original breach site there with all these pipes, and then that green tent is where the guys like to warm up. Whole new bunch of infrastructure down here. This is where they were putting the timber matting out. heading towards this end of the Aquifer breach location. It looks like they've expanded their work zone to east of where the original breach hole was, which is about right in there, in that area. See all those white pipes sticking up? This is where the original hole was, and now we are way down here east of that.
Coming down 92, this precision flatbed was headed north.